Good afternoon and welcome to the latest edition of Confessions of a Gamer. Today we are looking at Stardew Valley. Now this is a game that's available on Steam and is a Harvest Moon clone for the PC. As you can see from the graphics, it borrows heavily from Nintendo's classic farm them up style, and it has many of the same features. The features include being able to talk to residents, form relationships, as well as build your own farm and interact with the denizens of the world around you. Now, the video that I'm showing today is a composite from slightly later on in the game. It's still within the first month because I had a few issues. Now, all my friends were raving about the game, so I got it, and I have to admit that I didn't like it. And it took a lot of fiddling around until I realised that for some reason I had the game zoomed in 100%, and in order to fix certain dialogue options which made it look horrible, and a couple of other bits and pieces which made the game virtually unplayable when in certain menus, I had to set it to full screen mode. Now, after finding full screen mode and the zoom in problem, I have to admit I am now hooked. This is very much in the style of Moon Factory and Harvest Moon, and as you can see from the playthrough, I'm just wandering through the village and exploring at night time. This is back at the farm, and as you can see I've made an attempt at some farming, and I have some levels in foraging and farming and a couple of other bits and pieces. Now, unlike the Harvest Moon games, which has a slight emphasis on the farming element of it, and later editions have a small style of combat, this has a lot more combat, and as a result is a different animal, and I have to admit I'm absolutely loving the game. This is a brilliant clone, and I can't wait to see what else they make of it. Now, as you can see, I'm going through the TV channel at the moment, which is showing you what the weather will be for the next day, whether or not you're going to be lucky, and you can learn things from living off the land and from the cooking show. And as you can see on this one, I've just learned how to make coleslaw. Excellent. Now that's something which is new. In other games, you would probably have to rely on keeping the knowledge yourself as a player, rather than the game maintaining that information for you for various recipes. I like the crafting system, which is different as well, in which you learn various abilities through upgrading your skills, and it shows you what you need to make for various bits and pieces. So as you progress through the game, you learn different bits and pieces depending on how you've played. Now that it's raining, I have no need to maintain the farm, so I can do other things like go fishing or go and explore the mine. The foraging, which in Harvest Moon games you can make a reasonable amount quickly, generally tends to be a little bit more sparse from what I've seen in this game, and I don't think you could make a living of it, but it does provide some much needed coin at the start of the game in order to get you going. Now, one of the first things that you want to get is, as soon as it becomes available, is the backpack. That's purely because at the start of the game you only have your tools available, which is a whole 12 inventory spaces now, and that is not a great deal. You will find yourself running out of space very, very quickly, and you will want to upgrade to 24 slot backpack as soon as you can, so that travelling down the mines will become a much more profitable and rewarding experience. Now, alongside this, there also seems to be a storyline, which I have found so far, which involves JoJo Art and the community centre. As of yet, I haven't found much to do with this, because as I say, I've been mainly exploring, looking at what the game can offer, and finding out what kind of things you can do. And as you can see, I've gone exploring. I found a new area across a bridge, and I do believe this leads to the mines. This is a game which can keep you captivated for hours. You don't even realise how long you've been playing, just by doing mundane tasks such as watering crops and culling foods. And yeah, as you can see, we've managed to find our way through to the mines, and I'm about to go in and have a quick look by the looks of it. There we go. And so far, I found a place that doesn't work, and I've managed to get down to floor 5, which has an elevator system, which is something which is new. Now, once you enter the mines, you have a journal entry to kill slimes once you get into a certain position. And killing 10 of them means that someone that you're there will be more amenable to you doing more things with them. Now, quite what that has in store, I don't know yet. I will be making a series of videos based on this. This is purely just an overview of various aspects of the game, so that people can see that there are different things to do. As you can see, there's aside from the farming, there's exploration. So far I found a mine, and I found a storyline involving the community centre, and a big bad supermarket called JoJo. Alongside that we have the animal husbandry options. I'm still trying to figure out how to make a silo before I take on any animals, so that I can store grass and hay as plenty of feed, because otherwise I'm going to be buying at 100 gold per seed, when ostensibly I should be doing it for free. As of yet, I haven't found that information yet, and I'm still looking for it. Now, as you can see, there's a couple of local shops there. You can see the Doctor's and Pierre's. Now, Pierre is closed on a Wednesday, which is brilliant, because I now have the money needed for the 24 slot backpack, and how darn quick. Absolutely fantastic. Another thing about these games is the fact that you have to plan accordingly. Like if you upgrade tools, blacksmith will take the tools away for a day or two to be actually able to upgrade it. It doesn't give you a brand new tool, he just upgrades the version that you have. And here you can see that I'm just getting rid of some extras to clear some space in my inventory, because the inventory space that you have, the normal 12, doesn't cut it. Now, so far, the only thing I don't think I've touched on is the fishing, which I really suck. And that's the bus that you arrive in on. Now, I will be doing more videos on this. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you the intro on the videos, because as I say, you need to be able to look at the settings to make it look good. I don't know why my PC has decided to do it this way. I believe it's a problem on the PC rather than the program itself. Because now that I've set the settings the way that I have, it runs fine, and I am loving it. Here you can see I've just gone past the community centre, and I seem to be looking for something. I can't remember exactly what it was I was looking for. Possibly a way down to the beach. Now, you've got a number of residents in the area. One of the first things you get in your journal is to speak to 28 residents. So I believe that there are full 28 when we've met everybody. And as you can see from the dialogue, depending on the weather and time of day, it is changed accordingly. I assume this also has an effect on which fish bite as well, as many of the games from which this takes its inspiration have this kind of effect as well. Now, this is the fishing mini game, and I have to admit, I absolutely suck. This is going to probably be the hardest part of the game for me to accurately progress, and also to show, because I can imagine spending hours and hours and hours of doing nothing but playing videos on this. The actual idea itself is very simple. You have to keep the coloured bar as the background to the fish, and the bar on the right decides to go up the more that you have. And as you can see, I've lost the fish. I'm completely pathetic. So I have to try again. And occasionally, the game will reward you with a pity catch, which is, I believe, yeah, there we go. And it's pitied me with some sailing because I really am dreadful at the fishing minigame. Now, as with any other task, the more that you do it, the more likely it is that you are to skill up at the end of the day when you go to sleep. And a very dead centre of town. And now that it's getting on although I've not used a lot of my stamina bar, there isn't really a huge amount more for me to do. And you can see that in order to access certain areas, you have to be friends with people, so you've got the relationship builder that we're all used to, the fact that we can marry and have same-sex relationships as well in this is a big plus. And here we are back at the southern end of my property, somewhere that I haven't cleared yet. I have a lot of work to do ahead of me to progress with the farm, and I hope that you will join me in other videos where we can explore this fantastic game further. And this is with great thanks to Chucklefish and Concerned Ape that such a game has been made available not only on Steam, which yes, I've paid for, but they have also given a license for people like myself to be able to make these videos without concern for DCN. They've said more than happily that we are free to make videos, and for those people that monetize them, monetize them as well. I myself am not at the stage yet where I'm ready to monetize, purely because I'm not that great. So this is this has been a look at a fantastic game. As I say, this is the Confessions of a Gamer series, and thank you for watching.